It's the second leg against Barcelona and we're going to need one hell of a performance to get through. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot. It's a pleasure to have you with me, and yes, today we're taking on Barcelona in the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round, and I still can't believe we got drawn against Barcelona, but we lost 3-1 in the first leg, very disappointing. In the 94th minute they got a goal that gave them a 2-goal lead. Now I am confident that we can go and score at the new camp. Can we get enough goals and keep them out? I'm not too sure, but we need to go and give it a go. Actually, we played at the new camp. We're at home. We can definitely score at home. We just might not be able to keep them out. Results: we drew 2-2 with Slaven Blupo at 91st minute. Well, what I thought had given them the winner, and then the 95th, Gabriel Munoz popped up with an equaliser. 4-0 win against Solin. They're pretty rubbish, so that was pretty easy. 1-0 win against Rodez. Fagundes getting the goal. Then we lost 2-0 to Hajduk in the cup, which was really crap, because we then went and beat them 2-0 in the next leg. 32nd minute for Alexandra and Ratinho scoring in the 93rd. We played a bit of a rotated team in that one to keep everyone fresh for the Barcelona game, which is today at the CLF Zagreb Arena. It's going to be rainy, it's going to be 5 degrees, and that's about it. We're resting some players because we're not on game day. We've got 2 days to the game, so well done, Dave, coming back on the wrong day. Yeah, I mean, we know they've got a good team. We don't need to really look into how good their team is and who's going to beat who and how many they're going to score. We don't need to look at that. We can just get into the game and hope and pray for something. Oh, we have had another change of tactic, though, because I can't make my mind up this season. The double Mazzala is back. Yeah. Let's see how it fares against Barcelona. Basically, the 4-2-3-1 is great, but you'd really, really miss having a holding midfielder. For some reason, this game loves the defensive midfield spot. It thinks it's sort of like, if you don't play one, you just can't win. You can't do anything. No, you're not having Leonardo for that price. That's bloody ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, Angelo. I forgot we sold into Barcelona. 8.25 million. We sold him for 130k, I remember. Wow, he has not set the world alight. Shocking. Who would have thought that he wouldn't have done very well after moving from us to them? Unbelievable. We'll send that assistant into that one. But, yeah, the game for some reason is really bizarre about holding midfielders. It just thinks, you know, you're not playing a holding midfielder, we'll let our attacking midfielder and striker run absolutely riot. And then when you do play one, we win, which is fine. Which is what we want, obviously, to win. That is part of things that what we want to do. Right, we need to pick our squad. Oh, this is the prime example of a change of using a holding midfielder. No holding midfielder, 2-0 loss. Play a holding midfielder, 2-0 win. So, yeah, that's why today we're going to be using a holding midfielder against Barcelona. Winger on attack, winger on support, advance forward, Mazzala on attack, and 2 fullbacks looking to help the wingers out when we focus our play down the wings. So, who are we going to play in today's game? Ours will obviously be in goal. Right back will be Jeff. Left back will... Oh, I wanted to play Tosic. Is he not fit? Calf muscle out for 1 to 3 days. Probably shouldn't play him. We'll put Bacoli. Bacoli will be at left back. In the middle will be Leonardo and O'Dare. We don't have to play Stojic again after his absolute shit show against Barcelona in the first leg. Holding midfield, we're going to start Amaral, actually, and we're going to put him as... defensive midfielder on defend. 2 Mazzalas in the middle. Vicario, is he going to be fit? No, 5 to 11 days. He's definitely not going to be fit. We are going to play Garcia as the Mazzala on support, and then we're actually going to play Simon as the Mazzala on attack, or Simon. Still haven't figured out how to say his name properly. He's Belgian. Maxim Simon. That isn't how you would say it. It would definitely be like Maxim Simon, I think. But there's no accent, so it's all very confusing. On the right wing, obviously the goal machine, the funky cold Medina. On the left wing, we're going to start Ratinho, and up front we're going to start Gigliotti. Now, the only thing with this formation is you do struggle if you have an advance forward, so we're actually going to put him as a complete forward on attack. We'll have Munoz on the bench, we'll have Fagundes on the bench, we'll have Llerena on the bench, we'll have Fernandez on the bench, we'll have Stojic on the bench, Cabrera, and we'll go Simunovic for a bit of an attacking option. It's a real shame that Vicario isn't going to be fit, but that is how we're going to line up potentially, unless Tosic makes a miraculous recovery against the game against Barcelona. Oh, it's going to be tough. Tosic, not quite fully fit, should be monitored, recovering from an injury. Garcia is past fit to play. So we're going to leave that team as we selected it. We have Ovidio Hathagan as the referee. 17 matches, 1 red card, 48 yellows. That worries me because we love to pick up a yellow card. The team in general are impressive crossers and often threaten with deliveries from the wide areas, but have been vulnerable against the 4-2-3-1 wide, okay, which is what we've just changed from, because an average of 4 chances per 90-minute playing against it. Okay, so they obviously, that suggests they like to get the ball in wide, so let's defend. Well, I'm just wondering, is that going to leave too many gaps? Yeah, we'll go standard. We'll leave it on standard, actually, because we know Barcelona like to get the ball down and play it, and I'm just wondering if we go wide, it leaves too many gaps between the centre-back and the full-backs, and that could really hurt us. So they're lining up with their unbelievable team again. Garibaldi, Grimm and Azubayad and Gonzalez is an amazing front four. João Pedro, Tapia. I swear we used to have a player called Tapia. Maybe I'm thinking of a different save. Bernat in goal, Paulinho, Ivan. It's a really good team. They should batter us. We owe Barcelona. I mean, you can argue we owe Barcelona, but they're a lot better than us. I'm playing down expectations, so when we get smashed at home, no one really minds. The one thing we are going to do is we will go and press their centre-backs and their goalkeeper. And Gonzalez, you can be pressurised, you can be kicked really hard, and we'll show you onto your weaker foot if you have one. And then we just need to put this onto extended. We'll put goal replays on, and I think that is us good to go into the tunnel. It seems like it was a little way in a surprise. Are you confident ahead of kickoff? Not really. Barcelona is strong, pose a considerable threat. Both teams come to it. We're good form. We want to relish putting a dent in theirs, etc., etc. So Donizetti, who plays for my Brazilian national team, up to Grimm. He goes long and Jeff intercepts that well. Out to Boccoli, back to Oyazan. Good ball out left to Ratinho, who gets there in front of the fullback, and his long crossfield ball is intercepted. Now it puts a lot of pressure on the Mazzalas, this formation, forcing them to get forward. We actually do need goals, so let's go up to positive to start. Because the two wingers are out wide, oh bloody hell, it forces the Mazzalas to got to be the people that push forward and get into the box. Now luckily Simon gets forward whenever possible, as does Vicario when he plays. Ratinho, Boccoli can't get there. Garcia is deflected behind, and it'll be another corner. Ratinho to swing it in again, and he puts it towards that back post. Boccoli's beaten in the air by Gonzalez, and the funky cold Medina picks it up. O'Dare, Jeff, Leonardo, out to Ratinho. Ratinho can't beat his man, but wins a throw in deep in opposition territory, but nothing comes from that. And Garcia, long range free kick, just the wrong side of the post. The goalkeeper didn't move, so he sort of suggests he knew it was going wide. But let's demand a bit more from them. We need goals, boys, come on. We need the goals, that is what we need. Let's go attacking. I'm wondering if we put both Mazzalas on attack and drop the wingers back to support. Could leave us wide open, but we need goals. We need 2 goals. It's not an impossible job. We do need goals. Yeah, see, neither central midfielders getting into the game. Let's go a double Mazzala on attack. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works. We'll drop the wingers onto support so that we're not completely left open and vulnerable, as they have a corner, and it goes. Grimm's there, knocks it back. Paulinho really should score from there, but fires it over the bar, and we can't shout at them. Yes, we can. Let's shout at them. Get creative, whatever that means. Do something. Do something useful. That's probably what I'll be shouting from the sideline right now. Do something useful. Into the dressing room we go. Assertively, we owe Barcelona. I'm just going to repeat myself, but repeat it assertively this time, so that it's done with a little bit more assertiveness. That's terrible. This is why you tune in, for this unbelievable commentary that you get with the games. Right, we need a goal. Goals aren't that forthcoming. We're going to bring on Llerena in here, and you are going to be a deep line playmaker. We're going to mix it up a little bit, which means we'll put you back onto a winger on attack. Gigliotti up front, 6.5, yeah. Lone striker, struggling. We've seen it all before. Need to turn it around. Lena, what the fuck is that? That is such a shit pass. I mean, where is that in our tactics? We haven't trained anything to go long from the centre-backs. We haven't been playing long from the centre-backs for years. Absolutely dreadful. I think the last time we played long as from a centre-back was when we had that guy, Ivan Mahmout, up front. Because he was like 6'9" and no one could beat him in the air. Pedro into Garibaldi for Barcelona. Back to Pedro, cross blocked. Garibaldi picks up Rael into Gonzalez. Pedro tackled by Boccoli. Out to Donizetti in loads of space. Arizbuda can't get a shot off. Leonardo does nick the ball. And then again, just hoofs it away. I mean, what? Oh, Gigliotti. Gigliotti's nicked the ball. Bennett makes the save. Oh, Gigliotti really should be scoring there. And Garcia with the corner. Boccoli can't get it. Ratinho shoots. Bennett makes the save. Come on, lads. Garcia. If we get one, it will make it squeaky bum time. Ratinho picks it up. Urena shoots and it's touched around the post. No, it's gone wide. It hit the post. Oh, man. We're starting to really dominate them now. Garcia's not getting into the game. Jeff up the line to Gigliotti. Into Urena. Into Garcia. Back to Medina. He's tackled. Urena picks it up into Garcia. Ratinho to Garcia. We're keeping the ball well. Jeff in a bit of space. Tries to put a cross in. Urena picks it up. He shoots. It's blocked. Urena lays it back to O'Dare. We're putting them under pressure. They're going to be getting nervous. They have to be getting nervous now. Amaral's having a pretty crap game. Going to bring on Ignacio Fernandez. We're going to switch you two over. But we're going to get you as a deep line playmaker on support as well. Get a few more men forward. We need to push it forward. Jeff with the ball into Gigliotti. He's lost the ball. Gonzalez picks it up over the top into Grimm. Grimm goes around the goalkeeper. Fires it in. His 24th goal of the season for Barcelona. We need to score 3 to take it to extra time. That's very, very annoying. Right, let's play for set pieces. We will attack quite wide, but we won't go down the wings. We'll go a bit more direct. We'll play at a much higher tempo. We will distribute it quickly to the flanks, out of possession, get right in their face, kick them really hard, and go and get them. Go and get them. Don't let them have the ball. Close them down all over the pitch. And I think we're going to actually do Garcia. Oh, he's actually started to play well now. Well, Gigliotti's got to come off. He's been having an absolute shocker. Fagundes can come on up front. I'm just wondering if we go to a diamond like that. I know Medina can't really play there, but we need a goal. So we'll go advance forward on attack. We'll switch you two over because you can play it slightly better. In fact, let's just go 4-3-1-2. So we'll put... This isn't going to work, is it? Complete wing back on attack. Complete wing back on attack. Overlap left, overlap right. And I mean, that is changes galore. Let's see how the players react to that. They've just taken off Bascadim, who's actually scored for them. But we go to a diamond with an overlap. Fagundes on, Gigliotti off. One sub left if we need it. Oh no, that's all our subs. Munoz hits it for them. It goes past the post. All 3 subs made. Very attacking. We need 3 goals inside 10 minutes. Our Champions League dream is going to be over for another season, which is incredibly annoying because I just can't believe we got drawn against Barcelona in the first knockout. We won our group and we get Barcelona in the first knockout round. It's so unfair. Guilhem into Adizabaladen. Munez out to Joao Pedro into Garibaldi. Back to Pedro again. Ball to the back post and Oyoza makes the save. No, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Obviously it's a penalty. Leonardo gives a penalty away. Azublad shoots goal. 2-0. Barcelona win. Barcelona go through in the Champions League. Zagreb crash out and we'll be back at the end of the season, I imagine, because we don't even have a cup final to play in. So I'm probably just going to accelerate through the season and come back at the end of the season. We're going to have a good sit down with I'm going to use between now and the end of the season to find a formation that scores us a load of goals in Croatian football because we're better than everybody else and therefore will make us very, very useful against teams in Europe. I will admit it's not been our best season in Europe this year. We should have been a lot better in that group. I think I've messed around with the formation too much. Need to go back to basics, back to how we were playing to dominate all the other leagues and stuff, or dominating the league as we were. As Garcia plays in, Boccoli knocks down Leonardo. Medina's there. He's tackled. There's the end of the game. The referee puts us out of our misery. 5-1 on aggregate to Barcelona. Would have been nice to win. I'm not going to be too harsh on them. Barcelona are very, very good. But there we go. Yes. 2-0 loss. Barcelona's easily through. We'll do that. We get 8.5 million. The board are delighted that we got to the knockout round. That's how low our reputation still is. Even though we've won the Europa League, they're delighted just to qualify for that. Looking at finances, 29 million in the bank. We've got a bit of wage budget left, a little bit of transfer budget. So yeah, I'll be back for the end of the season, which I know is quite far away, but we'll progress through it. There might not be an episode tomorrow of Football Manager. It might be on Friday, the next episode. I need to decide what's going on. I've got a friend leaving Singapore, so I'm going to be going to some leaving drinks on Thursday, so there might not be an episode then. But yeah, we're back for Dynamo. We'll end the season with a home game against Dynamo in the Zagreb derby, when we'll have a new formation fixed and utilises the players really, really well that we've got. We've got a good squad. We just need them to settle down and play better with each other. So yeah, we need a holding midfielder, because the computer really benefits you. Like, it benefits you having a holding midfielder in this game. We've got central midfielders galore that are really, really good. We'll probably not be bringing Vidovic back on loan. I'm not sure. He's Croatian and he's quite young and good, so he does help us in the Champions League. Jerry probably won't be coming back again. He's not been too impressive. 3 goals in 10, not too bad, but we've got better options now up front in Gigliotti, Ratinho and Fagundes. Yeah, Simon, I've actually quite liked how he's played, although he hasn't done brilliantly. I do quite like how he's played. If we can pick him up on the cheap, or maybe get him on a cheap loan again. Vicario is always one I'll try and bring back. He is very, very good for us whenever he plays. Medina looks good. Alexander's a great backup for him. Garcia looks incredible. Goulian, Urena look all pretty good. Fernandez is getting on at the age of 32, but he is still a very, very good player. Yeah, we've got a good team. I just need to get a formation that works for them, and really get a backup left back for Tosic, or even sell Tosic and reinvest it into the club. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We will leave it there. Thank you again so much to the Patreons here who are supporting the channel. I've realised I've put myself in the way of Stuart's name. His name is Stuart Petrie, so just in case anyone was wondering what those first initials were or first letters were in his name. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Please check out all the links in the description below. But for now, I'm out. Cheers. Ow.